All right, so today I'm going to show two new features in the browser node. One is looping within the browser node. So this helps you scrape things and run packages within a browser node, okay? Very easily, okay? Before, if you wanted to do something repetitively, you had to add the steps over and over again. Now there's looping, okay? So let's do a quick test by creating a Amazon scraper, okay? Simple Amazon scraper, okay? So what this will do is it will scrape Amazon for a search listing, and it will paginate by itself and keep on paginating until we hit a certain page, okay? So we'll do number of pages. We'll set this to a default of 2, but I'm going to change that so we can see how it works, how the looping works. Okay, so the other input is going to be search term. Okay, and let me open up Amazon just so I can get the selectors right. All right, so let's look here. Perfect. So the selector on Amazon is going to be 2-tab search text box. All right. So our first step is we're going to head to Amazon.com, okay? Amazon.com. All right. Now let's give this a name. Go to Amazon. All right. Now we're going to find that input, okay? Click something, and the selector was this input, and the ID was that. All right. Click search box. All right. And then we're going to search for something. All right. We're gonna, let me see, press the key. Let's do it via typing. I don't want to do it the other way, which is fill something. I want to type it in slowly. So let's see, search term. Perfect. Now perform search. All right, so, and then let's press enter. All right, so what do we got now? We're going to Amazon. We click the search box. We type the search query, okay? And then we will press enter. All right, and then we're gonna wait like 10 seconds here. Wait 10 seconds. All right. Wait 10 seconds. All right. Let's just save the cookies here just to be safe. Save cookies. Perfect. Now, we don't have a loop yet, okay? But we do have a basic search going on right now, okay? So let's turn on the debugger so we can see this thing work, and then is that a finish node? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to run this automation, and we're going to see if it searches, if it does the search. That's the first thing, okay? What are we looking for? Rubik's Cube. Is that what it is? I don't even know how to spell. It'll tell me if it's wrong, all right? Rubik's Cube, okay. Now, all right, the pages isn't gonna do anything just yet. That's where we're gonna implement the looping behavior later. But now we just wanna make sure that it actually does what it's supposed to do, okay? All right, so it's doing the search, and it's Rubik's with a K, okay. Cool, so it's doing the search, it's waiting 10 seconds now, so that's working fine and doing what we want it to do, perfect. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a few more steps, and we're going to, we're gonna paginate for 2 pages, okay? Or the number of pages that we explicitly call out in the inputs, okay? So the next button is here. So we'll just use this selector of S pagination next, okay? S pagination item, S pagination next, okay? And let me just make sure that selector is right. Query selector. Alrighty then. And that looks good. All right, so let's go back here. And after 10 seconds, we will click the next button, okay? And then we're gonna click something and the selector is gonna be this, all right? And let's also add a scroll in between here. All right, so scroll line, let's do scroll 1500 pixels, scroll, oh no, that's the mouse wheel. So we need the mouse wheel, okay. And we're gonna say 1500 pixels, all right. So this looks good, all right. I'm going to add the looping behavior though right here. So this will be the looping step, okay? Start loop, all right. And then what we'll do is, let me actually add, let's wait 2 seconds here, yeah. I just want to just give Amazon the signal that we might be a real person, okay? Wheel, okay, wheel. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, we want to wait 5 seconds here, sorry. All right, so, or 2 seconds, let's do it 2 seconds. All right, so we're waiting 2 seconds and yeah, so we click the next button and then let's start the loop now, okay? So we're gonna find a new action, which is jump to step, loop, and we're gonna say which step we wanna go back to, okay? So in this case, after we click the next button, we wanna start waiting 10 seconds again, scrolling. All right, so let's do the wait 10 second step, okay? So 10 seconds. And let's repeat this number of pages. All right, so let's repeat it number of pages, okay? All right, so in theory, this should do it twice, okay? If we set number of pages to 2, let's change this to Rubik's Cube, and let's run it and see what happens, all right? Let's see here. All right, so we've got our browser open. All right, so we're going to Rubik's Cube. And just gonna wait for 10 seconds. Let's wait, 1, 2, scroll down, perfect. And it paginated, cool. So it's waiting 10 seconds again. It's gonna scroll for a little bit. And then it's gonna click next page. All right. And that will be the end of that. No more looping after this. Let's see if it scrolls. Perfect. All right, so there we go. Looping worked. So instead of pressing next and then having to write the code again and pressing next, this handles the looping behavior. Okay, so you can loop this for as many pages as you want. Okay. Now within this, you'll have to scrape and get the data you want, but at least it will loop, and you'll only have to provide that step and show that behavior once. Okay. So yeah, I hope that helps. This is the looping feature in the browser node, all right? And then the other thing that I want to show off is running packages asynchronously while you scrape, okay? Or browse a site. So yeah, I'll show that in my next video, but this is just going over looping, okay? One more thing to keep in mind with looping is, let's say you're looping and you want to have the data persist as you go from page to page, okay? That's when you'll have to use the packages storage system, okay? So let's see here. Let's go to JavaScript, okay? So we need to add some JavaScript. And we'll use these JS functions, okay? So we've got 4 JS functions available. Maybe we'll add some more in the future, but this runs a package asynchronously, okay? So you can actually run packages while you scrape a site, okay? While you click things, while you navigate a site, you can run a package without waiting for this node to completely finish, okay? That should speed up the, whatever processes that you might be doing within the browser node, okay? Then we've got a logger, which is just a simple logger, useful for debugging. And then the package storage, this is where you'll want to store things as you scrape, okay? Because as you navigate the site and as you go through the loop, what ends up happening is you'll lose that data. But with the package storage system, that data will persist, okay? And let's see here. So if I wanted to, let's do package storage really quickly. Let's go here. All right, so we've got the package storage system, okay? Now let's look for titles. Let's just get the title of all these things, okay? In Rubik's Cubes. Let's see, Rubik's Cubes. Let's get the selector here. All right, so it looks like they're all in H2 tags under the, let's see, what's this parent element? All right, I'll just take one of these. Let's see what it gives us back. Query selector all, and then we do H2. No, that does not seem right. Yeah, that's not what we want. Yeah, right now I'm just looking for the perfect selector. Let's see. Let's go with this one. See if this works. 70, and that's not, it doesn't look right either. The joy of finding selectors. All right. Let me see here. There's got to be some class that represents. All right. There we go. No. All right. Let's see. If we do this. Hold on, let me get a selector here. All right, so I've got a selector that I'm going to use. So let's go ahead and extract names. Then we're going to store this in an array.from, and then we'll go document.query selector all, and we'll go with that. All right, so now let's see what we got here. Perfect. So we've got all our title tags here. Sorry, H2 tags, which are the title, the product titles. So now we're just gonna stored titles right, so this is stringified. So we need to turn it into an object there. And then what we'll do is we will say, so for title of all, if h2, let me see here, if title dot inner text, then we're gonna say stored dot push title dot inner text. Okay. So what this is gonna do is it's just gonna add all the it's gonna add all the title tags to the package's storage system. Okay. And this persists even if we went to some other site. We can continue adding to the storage within this browser node, okay? So once that's done, so we got that, we can set Amazon products to stored titles, okay? And then in our final step here, after the loop, okay, we can spit out Amazon titles, okay? So if we say JavaScript, we go here, let's see, if we go here, all right, so we've got our Amazon products being stored. Let's go ahead and get them by doing this, so return packages dot storage get. All right, so this should give us all the products, okay? So return all the products so that we can use them later on in the package, okay, the main package. So yeah, packages storage, perfect. So now if we save this, we also need to update our finish node with the Amazon search. Okay. So now, if we run this in theory, and I'm just going to reduce that to 1. In theory, this should return the titles on the search page. So let's see what happens here. Scrolling. Perfect. Next page. Wait 10 seconds, and then it'll scroll again. All right, so something went wrong here in extract names, okay. All right, so I think we need to stringify this. All right, so now if we run this again, this should be fine. Let's see what happens. Rubik's Cube search. Right, and now wait 10 seconds. All right, that finished. Now let's look at our perfect. And yeah, so we've got all the matches here. And that worked. Awesome. So yeah, in a nutshell, that is the new feature for looping within a browser node. Okay, I hope that helps. Again, we could increase this number of pages to whatever number we want. It would store all that data and spit it back out. Yeah, so I'm going to make this package clonable. Let's call it Amazon Scraper with looping. Okay. That just grabs title. Okay. So you can clone this, tweak it to your liking, and explore looping within the browser node. All right. Have a good one. Take care. Hope this helps. Have any questions, add them in the Facebook group. All right. See ya.